Hey guys, so Pokemon Presents is going to be coming on in just a few minutes. I'm going to watch the whole presentation, which is about 20 minutes long, and I will see you afterward. Whew, okay, that was something. There's a lot to unpack here, not so much in quantity because there wasn't a whole bunch of stuff, but there was still a lot of stuff to talk about in those separate things. There's they talked about 3 games, and they talked about some events that are coming up for starting this weekend. The show started off really nice. It had they went period by period or gen by gen, and just showed how Pokemon's evolved. So that was nice. It was nice, and then you have President and CEO of the Pokemon Company, Tsunekazu Ishihara, who basically gave us all a welcome and just introduced what everything was coming. Then Chief Operating Officer Takata Utsunomiya basically took the reins from there, and then first showed us Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap coming in April. It basically showed us a lot more about the game. There's several different environments. Showed us how we would take pictures of different Pokemon. They showed us an Alolan Raichu surfing on his tail, and taking pictures of a Vaporeon and a Tyranitar using fruits to lure it over. For any of you who've played the original Pokemon Snap like I have, it's no different really. You can go into different environments at night, and you see in the gameplay they played music to get a hoot to make different poses, make them happy, so you can take better pictures. That's not any different from the original Pokemon Snap. It's pretty much the same. And they had a new thing. There's a new thing in the new Pokemon Snap, which is called Illumina Orbs, which is this invention that Pokemon Mirror, Professor Mirror, the professor of this particular region that you are exploring to take pictures of, and it basically makes your Pokemon glow. So in earlier information you heard about luminescent or glowing Pokemon. Well, this is how they do it. You use a Illumina Orb. You throw a Illumina Orb at a Pokemon, and it glows different colors. They showed a Score Bunny, and the flames it spurts out after you threw the Illumina Orb at it were actually of a different color. And then you just go through the courses as you normally would in the old Pokemon Snap. And as per usual, you would take your pictures. I guess you pick your best ones. You show them to the Professor Mirror, and Professor Mirror will grade your pictures depending on how you took it. If it's centered in the frame, if the Pokemon's looking at the camera while you're taking the picture, how nice the pose is, and it gets a star grade. Now according to the star grade, you get different stars depending on rarities. So in what they showed, they had a rare pose of a Pokemon, and it got 4 stars. And then from there you can do a lot of cool things with the photos, which you never used to be able to do because of the N64 was limited in that sense. But now with Instagram and filters and all that sort of stuff, you can add a whole bunch of different things to make your photographs really good, so you can share them online and show everybody how well you can take pictures of Pokemon. There are stickers. You can add different frames, lots of different colors, lots of different effects you can apply to your photos, and you can show them off. So I think that's really cool. I mean, it's a Pokemon Snap game for the current time, in the time of Instagram and filters and editing your photos to make them look good for sharing. So it's not something that would have been particularly attractive back then, I don't think, because taking pictures of Pokemon in that game seemed really new, so there wasn't a whole lot to it. Honestly, the only really good part you could share about the old Pokemon Snap was you could tell your friends about different secrets. I was playing alongside a friend of mine, and whenever we discover new secrets, we just couldn't wait to go to school and tell each other like, oh, if you do this, it opens up new areas. Or if you do this, you can make a new Pokemon appear that you can take a picture of. And that was the essence of the social part of it in the old Pokemon Snap. What I hope for is more of that in the new one. I don't know if there will be, but I hope there is, because that was one of the coolest parts of the old one. But the new one has added the whole like photo sharing and the whole editing photos and adding different effects and frames and stuff, and I think that's still pretty cool. So if you take a picture you really like but you want to make it better, you can do that. So that's cool. And then we get next to all the different Pokemon events for this anniversary. This actually went through like pretty quick. So Pokemon Sword and Shield, you can participate in max raid battles now that feature a Gigantamax Pikachu, because it had to be Pikachu for anniversary Pokemon event. For anyone who plays Pokemon Cafe Mix, for logging in the first time, you get like 2,500 acorns or something. I don't know what they are. I don't play it. Pokemon Go also will have raid battles. These ones will feature the legendary birds and Mewtwo. And they basically said it was for a Kanto celebration, so that's good. And anyone who plays Pokemon Masters X, Leon and Charizard is actually will finally be put into the game. Masters X, that mobile game. I don't play the mobile games for Pokemon, so I don't know. And then they moved on to basically what we've all been waiting for, and it is the Pokemon Sinnoh remakes. And there's going to actually be 2 Sinnoh remakes technically. One of them, well, the first ones are going to be Pokemon Sinnoh remakes. The second one is still a game that's set in Sinnoh. But we're going to start with the first ones, which is actual Sinnoh remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, called Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, I guess it's really nice, because Sinnoh really needed remakes. We all wanted remakes, and we got them. We got Sinnoh remakes, and there was a lot of speculation going up because their Twitter feed said like, "Oh, let's go Sinnoh." So people were thinking, it could be like a game much like the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I was personally hoping it wouldn't be that. I hope it would be like actual Sinnoh remakes, and we got actual Sinnoh remakes. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. One issue I have with that, the overworld. What is with and I am apprehensive about this because of the overworld models. Why do they make them look like that? Because the overworld models and the battle models are actually going to look different by the looks of it. The overworld models are going to be like these little tiny squat people, like when you see like things like DSD, like super deformed type things where they're like kind of like short and stubby, and then when you get into battle they all look normal. It's kind of odd that they would be like it'd kind of be odd that they would be different instead of making them both the same. So that's a little odd, and I don't know why they look like that. It's from the developers Ilka, which does Pokemon Home and all that, so that's different. And another thing is they were talking a lot about it being remakes of Diamond and Pearl, so it's not going to be remade with Platinum in mind, so that means it's probably going to have the Diamond and Pearl Pokédexes, which we know was a lot more limited than Platinum, which this is a reason why everyone wants to play Platinum more than Diamond and Pearl. So that's another concern. The second Sinnoh game that they're talking about is way different. It's set in the Sinnoh region, but a long time ago, before all the cities came up, and then before all these different towns and cities came up, and all these Pokemon are like roaming wild and free, and there's very little human interference in the Sinnoh region as of yet. There's basically just one there's one village in Sinnoh where all the humans live, and they all came from all over different worlds. And your character is basically a pioneer of the Sinnoh region, and there's this guy, I guess he'd be the Pokemon professor of this game. He brought over 3 starters. Now these are not the Sinnoh starters, these are different starters from different regions. So you have Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. Now I'm assuming you're going to be choosing the starters based getting choice of those 3 as your starters, and then you're going to go out into the Pokemon world, and you're basically creating the Sinnoh Pokedex that would be later used in the Sinnoh games. Now this game was revealed to be called Pokemon Legends Arceus, and it is a lot different from normal Pokemon games. You have a huge free roaming world. All the Pokemon are kind of just like roaming out in the open, a lot just like in like Sword and Shield and Let's Go, where they're in the open, you can see them, and there's not like wild encounters or anything like that, because you can just take a Pokeball and throw it at them like preemptively. You don't have to go into a whole new battle scenario like you would in normal Pokemon games. You just see a Pokemon, you like it, take a Pokeball out, you throw it on the fly. Same thing with battles. You go up to a Pokemon, you have a battle. I guess you pull up a little UI screen of all the Pokemon's attacks, and that's how you pick what attack you have your Pokemon use on that wild Pokemon. But again, it doesn't look like it transfers into a whole different battle mode. It's all like active time battles, like in action RPGs. That's what they called it. In the end, they called it an action RPG, where everything's done in active time, and there's no battle, and there's no whole battle scenario or battle sequence thing like in the old Pokemon games. And you can just attack them and catch them and whatever, and document your Pokedex for Professor Rowan to use in the future. Pokemon Legends Arceus for me looks a lot cooler than the Sinnoh remakes, mostly because the Sinnoh remakes have some really weird overworld models, and Legends Arceus is something that's entirely new, so much more interesting for me anyway, because it's something I was kind of imagining in my head of a brand new Pokemon game where you could just attack Pokemon on the fly, catch Pokemon on the fly, as if you're like hunting basically. The sequence showed the character like tumbling into some tall grass to hide from a Shinx, and then the character took a Pokeball and then just threw it at the Shinx to catch it. I think that's interesting from like a hunter. If you like games that involve hunting, you need to be quiet and get your throw just right to catch the Pokemon. I think that's a lot cooler than the Sinnoh remakes, and that says a lot, because I thought we were just gonna get Sinnoh remakes, which was fine. No, it looks okay. It's definitely an updated version on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. My concern is that there's no Platinum. And so, as far as the release dates for these go, we have Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the Sinnoh remakes. They're coming in late this year. And then we have Pokemon Legends Arceus, which is coming in early 2022. So, you all wanted Sinnoh Remakes, we got Sinnoh Remakes. And then we also got a surprise one for the main series, Pokemon Legends Arceus, which looks a lot cooler in my opinion. And then the show ended. That was it. So there wasn't like a not in ways of number, but they showed us quite a bit for what we wanted. You know, we wanted information, a bit more information on the new Pokemon Snap. We wanted Sinnoh remakes, we got those, and we got an extra Sinnoh game, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, so if anybody who hasn't watched it yet, go and watch the Pokemon Presents. It's still on the Pokemon channel on YouTube. And then you can comment below on which ones you seem to be most excited for. Do you think differently about the overworld models for the Sinnoh remakes? Do you agree with me about Pokemon Legends Arceus? Because I think it looks like a really cool game. The art style, which I didn't mention before, looks pretty cool, and the gameplay looks something that's new and fresh that the Pokemon main series hasn't done before. So it was a cool show. Shows a lot of cool stuff. I'm excited for like every game that they revealed at this show. Some more than others, obviously, but I mean, I'm not kidding anybody. I'm probably gonna pick them all up anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, so I guess they pretty much showed everything today. So I don't know what's gonna happen on Pokemon Day in regards to anything else. I don't think there'll be any new reveals tomorrow. I could be wrong, but I guess all we have to look forward to is the Post Malone show tomorrow. And since everything was revealed today, I don't know if I'm going to talk about Post Malone, but we'll see. We'll find out. We'll see if there's anything worth talking about after tomorrow. So that's it, guys. That's all I got. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell. And I'll see you next time.